What's up, guys? My name is ShadyCut5 and welcome back to another episode of the Bayern Munich Career Mode. And we're going to go straight into things. And if you didn't notice there, Molina, a free agent, a youth kind of regen also, and I think he's actually the regen to Lionel Messi. It'd be interesting to see if he actually is. And we get him on the free also, and he seems to have some really good stats, a lot of pace. And another man that I couldn't go without of miss, Tony Kroos as a free agent. I just had to snap him up. At age 35, he's still 85 rated, but I still feel like he has got a lot to bring, and he is coming back to his former side of Bayern Munich, so I feel like it is really fitting to bring him back to the club in his latter part of his career. I still feel like he will bring a lot to the club and hopefully do well for us. It's nice to be able to get a few signings underway, and then we have the first game of the episode against Giants Frankfurt. As I say, Kroos getting his debut also. I'm going to put him straight into the side, and Molina will also be getting his debut. So a few debuts, a few rotation of the side. Bearing in mind, though, this is only our third game that we have played. So against Frankfurt, then, we're going to be announcing the lineup with Costa in goal. We've got the back four, Masaruri, Van der Ven, Aribi Mai and Baku. Pellegrini and Kroos as the two, with Havertz, Gnabry and Molina on the wing. And with last but not least, Moise Kean making up the striker position. As I say, though, we got a low rotation there, a few debuts in there also, and hopefully it will go our way. 4 minutes in, and Havertz is on the ball there, trying to find an inroad. Pellegrini getting the shot, and it just goes wide. I'm not too sure if the keeper actually got the touch on that, in all honesty, but a great effort from Pellegrini, the ex-Roma man, as we try to start this game really well. Frankfurt looking really quick also as they play a few balls about, and they're looking really dangerous, in all honesty. Traore on the ball there, just on the edge of the box, a little bit of a lucky one, and unfortunately for us, we are finding ourselves 1-0 down. The first time that we have actually been at a deficit in this save, actually, more than anything. So unfortunately for us, we do go 1-0 down, and hopefully this isn't going to continue. 15 minutes gone here. As you can see, Frankfurt trying to make a 2-goal advantage now as they play the ball round the box, if more than anything. A shot from Lo Celso, but Diogo Costa saves. Baku's able to get to it, but he only clears it as far as a Frankfurt player, and they get it into the box again, getting the interception, and it is a battle to say the least, and it seems to be the one that we are losing. 26 minutes gone, and Traore's on the ball here, making a 1-2 with Santos, and away he goes. He's completely done Baku, and Aribi Mai has to get involved, but unfortunately he misses the tackle. They do make an inroad, and unfortunately we are now 2-0 down, looking really bleak in this fixture. A completely awful start, and nothing is going our way whatsoever. The debuts aren't working, and I just don't think anything is working currently in this side as we look to see if we can do anything in this game now. 32 minutes gone, Molina on the ball. He's going to take a look into the shot, and it just goes wide. We just don't seem to be that precise with our shooting and not making that final edge when we need to be. Goal kick as they pump it up the field as we try and intercept the ball, and we do. Falls to Moise Kean, who takes his time, and he moves past one Frankfurt player. He sees that Havertz is making a run, but he's not able to make that inroad as it goes back to Moise Kean. Kai Havertz, but unfortunately the keeper saves, and I thought it might have rebounded off a Frankfurt player, but it wasn't to be. Second half now, and we're trying to get back that one goal to make our life a little bit easier. Molina on the ball there as he looks to pass to Moise Kean. Moise Kean, it just doesn't seem to be happening in this game whatsoever. We're getting the chances, but we're just not taking them. 83 minutes here, and unfortunately we missed out one goal. Not too sure why, but my footage corrupted for their one goal, so we're now 3 goals down. Unbelievable, and honestly I didn't feel like we was going to be in this position, but we are, and it only gets worse with Carvalho once again finding the score sheet. And yeah, this is not good whatsoever. This has definitely been a game to write off, and just one to forget more than anything. Carvalho getting the hat-trick ball, and a fair play, to be honest. He absolutely ripped me a new one. With that being said, I need to sign a new centre-back. I've got Van der Ven, I've got De Ligt, and I've got Van Dijk, but I need someone else next to Van der Ven. And I've gone for Thilo Kehrer, a person that I feel like would suit really well. The German coming back to his homeland, but also I feel like for the money that I'm paying also, He's got a bit of experience in the bigger leagues, and I feel like in the position that we're in at the moment, he will suit nicely. So this is what the transfers ended up on being deadline day. So as you can see, a fair few outs. Sommer going out, one big name. Not really many names that are big though. Mane going out, and just a load of squad players that we really needed to get off the books. In terms of signing, Tony Cruz, Molina, Sidney Ryberger, Moise Keane, and Richarlison making up the final ones, with Theo Keur there also. So yeah, not many signings and a few departures also. Another one after the transfer deadline day, which I've never understood, but yeah, that happened. After that loss, we do make a simulation against Union Berlin, and we do get a 3-1 win, which I was happy to do, in all honesty. I was really happy that that was the case, because the next game is going to be even bigger. Man United in our first Champions League fixture, and this is what the team is going to be. Diogo Costa in goal, Mickey van der Ven with Ridial Baku making up the right-back places, if the other back four being Keur and Maritza Uri, Keur getting debut, Pellegrini, Fernandes, Llorente, Gnabry, Musiala, and Moise Keane making up the striker position. They make a really good start though, Man United, as Casemiro is able to find Antony, and he uses his skills and he nearly gets past him, to be honest, and Diogo Costa has to make a really good save. Puts it out for a corner, which they whip in with Rashford, and it only falls out to Fekir now. Fekir on the ball as he passes an inroad into Bastianini and Milinkovic-Savic, but it's not to be. They're piling on the pressure and they're definitely looking the favourites in this game. Rashford on the ball now as we try to intercept, finding Jamal Musiala. Musiala making a 1-2 with Moise Keane, and we are in the counter-attack. We've made such a good bit of pace there and strength as he's one-on-one, but I mean, that sums it up at the moment, in all honesty. We should have scored from that area of the pitch. Wasn't to be, but yeah, it was really unlucky. Fernandes intercepting that goal kick against his former side, a familiar face in Old Trafford, and it does get better for us though, as Jamal Musiala is finding the back of the net. All kind of stemmed from Bruno Fernandes winning that header from the goal kick, and we was able to work our way up the pitch and find the back of the net. Really well taken goal as he kind of touches it on his right, but it's still in the air, and he completely belts it, with De Gea looking completely bewildered as he sees the ball nestling in the back of the net. 38 minutes gone here, and trying to extend that 2-0 lead with Gnabry getting down the wing. He hasn't got too much pace, but he's got enough. Musiala there, but De Gea making himself big. A really good goalkeeper that we are going to have to kind of get past, and it's going to be difficult. As you can see there, we got a corner, but it kind of went out to the outside of the box, but we do maintain possession. Llorente on the ball now as he tries to whack it back into the box, but it falls back out to him. He finds Bruno Fernandes, the ex-man in red, as he then finds Musururi. Musiala on the ball. We're just taking our time and seeing what we can do. We find Baku, and we're going to go for another cross into the box as Pellegrini is in there. He isn't found, with Bruno Fernandes making himself big, and Moise Keane finds the back of the net to make it 2-0 on the night, and we are definitely looking a little bit better compared to what we have done in previous games. Really good goal. We took our time. The patience was there. Bruno Fernandes putting his life on the line to get the header, and Moise Keane finding the back of the net to make it 2-0. Going into the second half now, and you can see in the 60th minute Moise Keane loses the ball there, and Rashford is pretty much 1-on-1 with the keeper. He goes to chip him, but Diogo Costa's able to get fingertips to that, and we do eventually get the ball out. But yeah, really lucky, in all honesty. I felt like that could have gone really, really bad. 80 minutes gone now. Only literally 10 minutes left of play. Molina not having one of the best games, and as he comes on as a substitute, losing the ball, and Marcus Rashford now does take his chance, and they have now got 8 minutes to get back into this game and solidify a point in this fixture. 2 minutes after that, again Rashford on the ball, Martinez on the ball now as they go on the attack, trying to get that point. They're pretty much dummy here. Rashford to Guendouzi, and Guendouzi finds the back of the net as he wheels away in celebration. He picks up the ball and he wants to go again, as Man United look completely different in this last 10, and we are shocked to what's happened, hoping to be able to get a better restart and maybe, just maybe, get that goal to finally kill this game. We've been comfortable all game, but it's not to be as of the moment, as you can see. Molina making a 1-2, and he does it really well as he is past Mendes. He plays it to Havertz, Kai Havertz, and King Kai finds the back of the net, and we have literally got minutes to spare as he celebrates in front of the Bayern Munich supporters, and a brilliant goal that was, and I didn't expect it, in all honesty. Such weird performance. We played so well, that's why we were 2-0 up. We let it go in the last 10, but Havertz was having none of that, and he finds the back of the net. The substitute also being as well, so really good goal. Molina does so much better in that situation. The way he makes the 1-2 1-2. He brings it down. He gets past Mendes, and Havertz absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. De Gea probably could have done better with that, in all honesty, because there was no real direction. But we don't care, and we come away from Manchester with the 3 points. Another simulation, and this is the time it is against Stuttgart, a 2-2. So it's still frustrating performances that we are displaying. So we have definitely not found the right rhythm and everything else as of yet. Massive game now against RB Leipzig. They have got a massive team. I didn't actually realise the actual squad that they've got. They've got Eder Militao, and Cuckoo is still on an RB Leipzig's save. Isaac is in there, Matheus Cunha. There is quite a few different players that are definitely going to be worrying for us, I do believe. Here is your lineup then. Diogo Costa, Ingol, Maseruri, De Ligt, Van Dijk and Baku as your back four. Pellegrini, Fernandes just slotting behind the midfield 3, and that's going to be Carrasco, Havertz and Xavi Simons, and then Richarlison replaces Moise Kean. Unfortunately, again, we don't make the best of starts, and that's where I feel like the worrying part of this side. We've definitely got the players, but it's making it work, and maybe a few things need to be changed. As you can see here, we can't get the ball whatsoever, and Matheus Cunha finds the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 11th minute. A real sloppy goal to concede, in all honesty, and not something that I'm proud of. Only gets worse from here. As you can see, they're on the counter-attack straight after that goal. Alexander Isaac making a decent bit of play. Christopher Nkunku on the ball as he tries to find someone in white. He's not able to, but it falls back out to Matheus Cunha, and that is one for ourselves. So we can only blame ourselves in that way. We've literally given the ball and been able to have in that position, and he has got his 2nd goal of the game. It looks like it's going to be a long afternoon in Leipzig. As you can see, Williams Jr. on the ball now as he tries to square it across goal, but Diogo Costa may make himself big and catch that one. As we try and get on the counter-attack now, as we throw it out to Xavi Simons, making a 1-2 with Richarlison, and we've got a bit of space here. As you can see, Kai Havertz is in a decent bit of space. He's only got one in front of him. He's Duncan Bembe, and through he goes, and it's 2-1 now, so we have got 1 goal back. Only a 1 goal deficit is in the way of us getting a point as it stands as of the moment. Really good goal and a big change in play, in all honesty. Did not expect that whatsoever. Feel like we have been so sloppy in so many different kind of ways of this game with not even that much gone. I mean, it's only about 20 odd minutes gone, but we have definitely been at fault of many kind of avenues in this game as we look to try and see if we can defend and hopefully get the 2nd. 25 minutes gone, and it's literally not long after we scored. Xavi Simons once again backing play. Richarlison's been played in. It's 1-1 with the keeper, and it is 2-2, a contrast of a complete different events. I mean, RB Leipzig went 1-0 up and 2-0 up straight away, but we've got it back to 2-2 literally seconds after we previously scored the first, and things are looking a little bit brighter in this fixture, even with the rain in this game. I mean, this has been unbelievable, and if this is what we've got all season, then I am looking forward to it in terms of the actual competition that we have got in this side. 46 minutes now, so the 2nd half is commencing, and they tried to make a really good start. Alexander Isaac being found, and Christopher Nkunku, and it's back to 3-2. So we've been brought back down to earth. Christopher Nkunku outside of the Diogo Costa has no chance with the defence, not helping him whatsoever, and unfortunately for ourselves, we are now 3-2 down. 60 minutes gone, and Isaac makes a decent 1-2, and as you can see, he's got the strength, he's got the pace, and he's completely done the Bayern Munich defence. He's completely through with Diogo Costa making a save, but it's so dreadful to see. I mean, what a stupid goal to concede. I mean, the actual initial bit of play wasn't the best in my opinion, and we have literally faltered in so many avenues of our play by doing so. With that being said, I felt like a change was needed to be made. I didn't feel like this was working whatsoever. I needed to make the changes just to be able to freshen up the side and just hope that we can get back into this game. I mean, my chances are slim, and as you can see, the clock is dwindling down, but 78 minutes gone and RB Leipzig are on the ball. We nearly had an inroad there where we would have been 1-1 with the keeper. We do win the ball in an important position. Bruno Fernandes getting the interception, finding Jamal Musiala. Coman on the ball now as he's going to get a decent bit of pace. Moise Kean going to be 1-1 with the keeper, and he finds the back of the net, and now it's 4-3 in this tie. Now we are looking a little bit better, but the clock is ticking. As you can see, 87 minutes gone. Christopher Nkunku trying to get on the attack, trying to put this game to bed, but he's not able to find anyone. And Cruz picks up the ball. As you can see, Jamal Musiala on the ball here. Moise Kean up in the part of the half, and Kingsley Coman is pretty much through. As long as he takes it in his stride, he goes past one. He's going to have a shot, and Kingsley Coman is going to take a point from Leipzig. And unbelievable stuff. And what a contrast of events in this side. We have gone from 2-0 to 2-2, and then 4-2 to 4-all. This has been unbelievable. We haven't deserved any of it, in all honesty. It's only been moments where we've literally shone in tiniest bits of the game, but we've taken our chances, and that's all that matters. And we are looking a little bit better in this tie. I'm definitely going to take the point and move on from there and hopefully do a bit better, because this could be worrying if we're going to have performances like this throughout the season, because we'll get nowhere near the top finishers. Looking at the table then, we're a little bit far away, 5 points, but that's not going to matter as of the moment. As long as we can get some wins under our belt, then we can look at it from there and assess our options. 6 played, won 3, drawn 2 and lost 1. So we are in the running. We're level on points with Leipzig, and there's not a lot that splits us from 8th in all honesty. So where there's not many games played, the table is going to be bunched up, but there is decent amount of competition in this table also. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.